Would like to thank two of my viewers. Give them a shout out. Someone going by Dennis number 12 and someone going by Cartoon777. They have posited a theory I think bears looking into, that perhaps somebody has been playing games with the transponder of the ACX crystal. Perhaps turning it off at certain points, mimicking it on another vessel. It wouldn't be hard to do, and it would explain a lot of the actions. And if the Fitzgerald thought something was the crystal that wasn't, that could explain why they took no action. Now that turn you just saw there is the one that we've seen before in the tracks, where it's alleged that the ship is attempting to just stay in the shipping lanes and miss the island. Now, we also know at this point, okay, that the captain says he is aware. Now look, there's another little right-hand turn there. And then a bigger right-hand turn, and then all of a sudden this giant jump. I'm going to go back a little bit. See if we can look at this again better. There's the crystal. Now look. That is odd as hell. And look at that. You don't think somebody's monkeying with the transponder there? Now here's the thing. He said the accident occurred back at that 90 degrees. But look at this. 15 knots. He's accelerating away from the site of where he said he just hit something. And we've established the man said that he knew about this alleged 130 collision at least 120, because that's when he supposedly said that he attempted to steer hard right. But if that were the case, you can't say that this is autopilot. At this point, he's alleging he just knew. Now look how quick this ship can turn. 180 degrees, and the lowest number I saw was 7.7 knots. And that's all the room that he needed. We didn't see some long deceleration through here down to a certain point where he could make that turn. Back up here, he was at 14 knots. And he's back to it again now. Allegedly, racing back to the scene. And we're going to see something else here real strange in a minute while we watch this. But I'm telling you, the channel is about people coming here and positing theories like this. And then us seeing whether they are worth looking into. Sorry, I lost it there for a second. Now look, he's almost back here to where this mysterious 90-degree jump went. Now watch this. Okay, he's 11 knots, 12 knots, 9 knots. Okay, 8 knots, slowing down. Okay, slowing down. Now watch this, folks, real quick. Look at the orientation of the ship. Look at the way he's pointing. Back the way he came. Now watch. Something weird happens here. Look at that. That's pretty amazing. Down to 3 knots and facing the other direction. And completely returning back over his track. Now, you can't say here that he's looking for the Fitzgerald, because he knows where the Fitzgerald was. And he's 220 when he called it in is way back here. Go look at the other tracks where they have the time assigned to it. Now, I mean, look at this. Just this full 180. Right-hand turn, left-hand turn, meandering. 2 knots, 1 knot, half a knot. Almost down to dead stop. And look at this real close. Look at this. And then he does this inexplicable back and forth. Could this be where maybe he was meeting up with the other boat, meeting up with the other guys? Maybe dumping off the EMP weapon? Who knows? But one thing we know for sure, one thing we absolutely know for sure is we are not getting the full story. Not at all. Now, I just pulled this up, and I thought some folks who know more about transponders than I do can explain to everyone else what a transponder is, how it works, and why this is very possible. And as far as some people down in the comments who have made threats toward me and said I should get off YouTube and all this kind of stuff, I'm just going to put my foot on the accelerator every time you do that. Because that means you don't catch flack until you're over the target. If you don't like it, don't watch. No one's forcing you to. But to the rest of you, the 99.995% of you that are here and having a polite, intelligent, thoughtful conversation about this, who are realizing that something major transpired going on almost 2 weeks ago now. I do appreciate your input, and this video is a result of that input. And that's what I would like the channel to be. Not about me, not about the potato cam I use, but just about the ideas and the conversation. So anyway, I will try to keep these videos just this short, so nobody's got to sit and wade through a whole bunch of malarkey. You can replay it and look at it for yourself. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Thank you.